What it do, what it do. This is your boy Chris B. And I think I want to talk about this topic. I know I said I'm going to stop speaking about his name, but I feel like it's something that I want to talk about once and for all. I don't care that he's going to I know he's going to respond, possibility he might respond. But I don't care, cause at the end of the day, he's only gonna make me even more big on YouTube. So I won't even try to give me the clout and all that. I mean, I don't even care about that because at the end of the day, that's really what the Satan and all that wants you. That's Satan's BS that wants people to fall into that distraction and be lost in the sauce of worrying about that clout stuff when all that stuff is full of sins. It's all about being of the world when you should be having having your full attention to God. But I don't give it. At the end of the day, I do YouTube because I want to do YouTube, and I love and I feel passionate about that, not because of the fame and all that BS and stuff, or to please y'all and all that. But people that F for me, mess with me, I respect y'all, and I got nothing but love for y'all. But anyways, he said it's this dude by the name of Charleston White. I mean, last year we had some beefs and all that. Beefs and all that. I look at him as a coon and an Uncle Tom. I respect the message that he be sending out, but at the same time, he used those message, but then he turns around and use those messages as negativity by saying elf people and all that. My issue with him is that he's two-faced, he's hypocritical. So there's one day he would say, reiterate or whatever. One day he would say that the kids are cursed. The kids are cursed and all that. We need to do something. We need to do something as men to do better, help out in the community. Next thing you know, he would say F the rappers, but F the rappers. He would say F the rappers. He would say F the rappers and all that. Like Nipsey Hussle and them. Nipsey Hussle, DMX. Then he would make some BS excuse and all that. He hates the rapper. He hates the rapper. He hates the gangbanger. But he respects the person that does right when they not the same. When you know that Nipsey Hussle, DMX, they real names Earl Simmons at the time. When you know part of the whole DMX and the whole Nipsey Hussle stage name, ego and all that, you do know that he should know that part of those whole stage name and all that is part of them. But at the same time, I could understand when he says F the rapper, but not the person. But then again, that's where you get lost. That's where you lose. That's where it's for certain people where you confuse the people and you lose the people when you're trying to say some things like that, because Earl Simmons, Nipsey Hussle and all that, but they real names Ermis and Earl Simmons. But they stage name where they used to go by is DMX Nipsey Hussle. You need to understand that those where they was going by their moniker were part of them. So in a way, you kind of like dissing the dead and disrespecting them, which is kind of insensitive of you, because the whole DMX, Nipsey Hussle, and all of that, and the Monster Cody and all that, they the same people basically. It's no difference between Nipsey or Ermis, Earl Simmons or DMX. They the same people. So at the end of the day, so you saying what, I don't know who LPG Duck's real name is, but if he had a real name, you basically you still dissing him at the end of the day. You saying Elf LPG Duck or Elf King Von and stuff, you still dissing they real name, they birth name, government name that they wind up using their stage name. That's still the same person that you dissing regardless. So at the end of the day, man, I got nothing but love and respect. Nothing but love and respect from Charleston White, but it's just another thing that kind of bothers me when you say that Chicago is cursed and all that. It's nothing but negativity. The kids are doomed and all that. When he say Chicago is cursed, I gotta disagree with you, sir. The reason why I disagree with you, sir, is that, for one, Chicago is not the only city that is cursed. And I'm tired of people thinking that Chicago has a negative vibe of a city. I'm tired of people seeing the negative side of it. With the whole drill thing, rappers that does drill, the drill rappers killing each other one by one, with the whole gangs like the Vice Lord, GDs, Latin Kings and stuff. That's only what ignorant people see of the city of Chicago. They don't want to see, they never want to see like the positive side of Chicago. Like what people doing good, like the hard workers of on the south side and the north side, the white rich people, the black rich folks in Chicago, the hard working honest people, the rappers in Chicago that does poetic things that is against drill, that is against that negativity, that want the kids, like not every kid in Chicago is out there gang banging. There's kids out there in Chicago that is getting their degree, getting their education, that is striving for greatness. Yet a guy like Charleston White want to be so ignorant in the mind and so lost in the sauce and so hypocritical that says one thing, but in the other, it's all BS, talking all that bull crap, that he don't wanna like look at the positive side of Chicago. So I had to disagree with you, sir. You from Texas, we both grew up. Well, I grew up on Houston, Texas. I grew up on Tolliver Street, Trinity Gardens, not too far from Fifth Ward. I was raised in Houston, Texas for 12 freaking years. I went to Dogan Elementary School. I'm gonna go back to my background. I went to Dogan Elementary School, transferred to Felix Cook off of Lockwood Drive. I wound up going to Felix Cook Junior Elementary School off of Lockwood Drive. Then I went to Francis Scott Key Middle School, next door to the Barbara Jordan High School. Originally, I was supposed to go to Cashman High School, but at 14, I wound up going to the central side of Texas in Austin. The Austin area. Wound up living in North Austin for 9 years. When I wound up moving there at 14. Then after that, I moved to Chicago when I was 23. Rep to this day, still got love. My baby mama from the Chi and all that. Wild Hunteds, straight Wild Hunteds and all. She went to Corliss, Thornwood and all that. But graduated from Corliss and all that. Whoop-de-whoop. My baby mama and stuff. Still to this day, got nothing but love and respect. And I know some people from the Chi and all that. And for you to say that is completely ludicrous and some BS on your end and on your part. So for you to say LPG Duck, for you to say Elf King Von, yet you turn around and support. No. He respects LPG Duck, but you say Elf King Von. Yet you support Tuka's mom, and you have a lot of deep sympathy. In a way, the way you supporting Tuka's mom, and you saying you feel the way you supporting Tuka's mom is a way you saying that you feel deeply sympathy of the dude Tuka, when you should know. And you feel deep by the way you also had a relationship with LPG. Now you don't have a relationship with LPG Duck's mom and all that. How the way you how the way you used to feel about LPG Duck's mom is a way you also supporting Tuka and LPG Duck. When you should know, sir, that LPG Duck and Tuka was out there doing the same ish how the way you dissing King Von. They was out there being some hard hitters. Why you think there's a reason why Tuka is dead. There's a reason why LPG Duck is dead. They was active in the streets. You should know that. How you gonna say Elf King Von? How you gonna say Elf King Von and not say Elf? You might as well say Elf Tuka and Elf LPG Duck, because they was out there in the streets getting it busy and all that. So basically, I just can't stand when he's like, he brings a positive, create a great strong message to the people, yet you turn around and you just confuse and you lose the people, and you just wind up wind up being hypocritical in the same way. So you can't say Elf King Von, Elf Nipsey Hussle, Elf Monster Cody, yet you also supporting Tuka, yet you supporting Tuka and LPG Duck, when you know they was some straight killers in the streets. So you might as well say F them too and not have sympathy for them. Tuka was known to be bringing knives in school and all that, and talking that mouth, had a cold mouthpiece talking all that ish to the rivalry gangs or wherever he was beefing with. That's why he got killed. Same with FBG Doug. You make a song called Dead, BITCHs and all that. You make a song about that just to get killed in downtown Chicago. All I'm saying is, if you gonna support, even he support King Von's killer, this dude is a hypocrite. He talks down on, he picks and chooses a city to diss. He picks and chooses a city to diss when he should be talking about other cities that's also a curse. That's also could be way worse than Chicago. That's all I'm saying, man. All I'm saying is, live by your words. Stay true. Stop being a hypocrite. Live in your realness. And stop confusing the people and making them agree with you. Because you like leading them to a path where it's gonna lead them to destruction along with you. Yeah, Charleston White says some things some things that's godly, but how the way you use it in a way of aggression, and you kind of use it in a way that you are misleading it to where people are making you in tune with you. Even you also make people confused where you like portray a character on the internet and you like this positive Charleston right in real life or something like that. You be saying, I don't know, this dude be like confusing me at times. But other than that, I disagree with you saying that Chicago is cursed, the kids are doomed. Not every kid is doomed in Chicago. Some people really make it out of the city of Chicago. You just don't be looking out the box and all that. There's rappers out there in Chicago that don't rap about negative BS. Common, Da Brat, Lupe Fiasco. It's that other Chance the Rapper. It's another rapper that is also from the Shauna. Nah, Shauna did some rap inappropriate. Getting some when she was DTP. But at the same time, she does have some positive songs, Shauna. I'm trying to think. What was that? Who was that Chicago? It's not Joey Badass. I'm trying to think who was that? Who that? I think it's Sweatsuit or something like that. I don't know. But there's people out there in the city of the Chi that's honest, hard-working, got a decent UPS job, working heavily in the post office, hotel businesses, attorneys, successful attorneys and all that. People need to stop looking at the negative outlet of Chicago and start looking at the positive outlet. And poets. There's poets that's making money in there too. That's making money in the city. So stop thinking that negative BS. So, but if you want to think about that, think about the negative side of Chicago, go ahead. You're only making yourself look bad and hurting yourself. So much respect to you. Power to you, Charleston White. Hope your success as an internet sensation is doing good, doing well. doing well for you. I ain't got nothing bad to say about you and all that. I just want to point out to you that it's nothing negative about Chicago. That's only what your thinking, critical mind thinking when you think about Chicago. There's always both sides to one and the other. So much love and respect to the people in Chicago, and peace. Deuces.